I've traveled many places in the world. I've been in orphanages in Romania, Rwanda, Ethiopia. I've worked with children in England, Iceland, Scotland, Finland. I've been all points U.S. I've been in schoolrooms, in courtrooms, in legislative halls. I've been in church nurseries, day schools, and homes. And there are gifts that I would give to any child in any of those places if it were in my power. I want to talk to you about 7 gifts for you to give to your children. The first gift is giving voice. So think about a biological child. Think about the biological priming that God designed for a mother's body. I mean, obviously there's a lot of changes that go on with a mother's body when she's pregnant. Some are more conspicuous than others. But one that's unseen is the changes in the brain. And in the brain of a woman who's pregnant, somatosensory areas take on new growth. What that means in short is that your hearing becomes acute. You're prepared as a biological mother to hear every little whimper of your child. For those of us who bring home children who are older, we're going to have to learn this skill. We're going to have to learn this focus. We're going to have to learn to listen. So learn to hear your child's voice. Be prepared to give them voice. Let them talk about what they need. Let them say what they feel. Let them know that you're fully present to hear their words. I am convinced by watching children through this decade of research with children who are fostered and adopted, that a child who loses their voice will use manipulation and control, aggression and triangulation to get their needs met. They simply don't believe that someone will care for them. We know from research by 2 Yale pediatricians in the 50s that published a book called Infants in Institutions, that if a child's needs are not met in the first 30 to 60 days of life, they quit crying, they lose their voice. That's why many of us have the experience of going into orphanage rooms filled with babies and none are crying. The legacy of a lost voice is great. Make plans to listen to your child. When they speak, be prepared to stop what you're doing. Come front and center. Look into the eyes of that child. If you can touch their shoulder or their cheek, say, yes, baby, what do you need? Be prepared to meet the needs when you can. Whenever you can say yes to a request, do. And when you have to say no, let them know they were still heard. Giving voice is one of the most fundamental gifts our children need.